So, to paraphrase Samuel L. Jackson, what is diversity? It's the end of the quarter. Even if you have an entirely homogeneous classroom, all white, all black, there's still diversity of gender. There's still diversity of learning styles. Every family has their own home culture, whether their parents or grandparents uh, emigrated to this country or have lived here for 200 years. Every single student in your class is diverse from the other student in your class. It's all about individualization, as much as it can be. One word about learning styles. I have added something to the class about a quote I have always used about a fish climbing a tree. And I'm going to add an announcement about it because I am no longer going to have that in the course, because we all need to know where our quotes and our information comes from. And it turns out that that quote has been misappropriated to Albert Einstein. So if you want to know what I'm talking about, you'll have to check your announcements. I'm not going to deal with it, take our time on video to deal with it now. The last thing I want to talk about is many of you wrote who had IEPs as young children. I want to just say that it's only one part of who you are, and all of you have said that you have dealt with this and come away with it as an adult. The help that you had, again, you had good proximal development, that somebody saw this and dealt with it. But one other thing that I wanted to talk about that doesn't always come up in discussion board is gifted ed. And for some students who are starred as gifted ed when they're very young, some of them, particularly young women, feel that is a huge burden, that their potential is great, and so they should be perfectionists and do everything well, and that huge burden it can lead to anxiety and depression by high school and college. So that's just an FYI. When students in your classroom are being tagged for either a learning disability or gifted, gifted programs can be wonderful, but many schools have gotten rid of their gifted programs, actually, and just try to do the best they can for the students in their classrooms. So again, it's kind of like school vouchers and parochial schooling, and it's up to, so much of this is local, is what the schools around you are doing and what they can see from the data, again, theory driven from Dr. Garcia, the data that is collected. But sometimes what we've been talking about in this class are kind of soft skills and intuition that you have as an educator. So I just wanted to throw out that idea about gifted ed and IEPs. And then the other thing about gifted ed is in some schools that have completely taken it away, then you could say, okay, well, they are not addressing needs of gifted students in our school district. So, there are just so many education topics that we could get into that are beyond what we do here. But I just wanted to throw that out. And I just wanted to say that it's been a pleasure this quarter, and thanks for listening. And you all have done a really great job, and I am blessed to be able to work with so many dedicated educators. And good luck on all you do. Thanks. Bye.